Hello students, I am discussing with you the concept of comparative statements. I have already discussed with you the comparative balance sheet. Today I am going to take with you comparative statement of profit and loss. As I told you earlier, the main purpose of comparative statement is to find out whether there is an improvement in the performance, whether there is an improvement in the financial position as far as balance sheet is concerned, whether there is an improvement in profitability as far as this statement of profit is concerned. So today we will compare the statement of profit and loss account of 2 years, and the procedure to prepare is the same as it was in the case of the comparison of balance sheets. Only difference is in balance sheet we compared the equity and liabilities and also the assets of year 2014 with year 2015. In this case, we will compare the statement of profit and loss for the year ending 2014 and for the year ending 2015. Now, as I told you, the procedure is the same. We will compare the two figures of 2014 and 2015 and find out what is the change. It may be a positive change, it may be a negative change. Once we have identified the change, we will write there whether it is positive plus change. If it is negative, the negative change. All items in the statement of profit and loss account will be viewed in this perspective. Okay. So the statement of profit and loss account is to be prepared strictly according to the format given in the Companies Act 2013. In that format, the statement of profit and loss account start with revenue from operations. What does it start with? Revenue from operations. Revenue means sale of the main items in which the company deals. So revenue from operations is the first item. And the second item is other incomes. If there are any other incomes, they will be mentioned under number 2. And then we total the two. This is the total revenue. Okay. Now, out of this total revenue, we will deduct expenses as laid down in the format of the Companies Act. The expenses, the first and foremost expense therein is the cost of material consumed or cost of stock and trade sold. Cost of material consumed or cost of stock and trade consumed. That I will show you here on this. So the format is as per Companies Act 2013. The information, all information will be given to you. Now, cost of material consumed, try to understand this concept. Cost of material consumed will be calculated in two ways. Number one is you are given purchases of raw material. You are given purchases of raw material, then you are given opening stock of raw material. Third thing also is given, that is the closing stock of raw material. These are the three things given, and you have to find out what is the cost of material consumed. If the firm is dealing with ready-made products, it is a trading firm, then instead of cost of material consumed, we call here cost of raw material sold or consumed. Cost of raw material sold. In there will be purchases of stock and trade, opening stock of stock and trade, closing stock of stock and trade. So these will be the items given. So when these items are given, how do we calculate? We calculate purchases, net purchases. Net purchases means purchases minus returns. Net purchases are, remember, purchases minus returns outwards. So purchases plus opening stock minus closing stock. This will be equal to cost of material consumed. This is the formula for that. For example, if the net purchases are 40,000 and opening stock is 10,000, opening stock is 10,000 and closing stock is 5,000. Now look here, if we have 40 plus 10 is 50 minus 5, 50 minus 5, this will be equal to 55,000. 40 plus 10, 50, 50 minus 5, this will be 45,000, not 55. 45,000 is the cost of material consumed. So this is one way of calculating. In some cases, the examiners don't give this. Examiners do not give this opening stock or closing stock. They only give the change. What is the change in stock? For example, in this case, this is the material purchased, this is the opening stock, and this is the closing stock. Okay. Now when we have here the change is, it to be noted here that it is from 10,000 is the opening stock, it has changed to 5,000. So we will add only to 40,000 5,000. We will add 5,000 to the net purchases and we will get 45,000. Opening stock is 10,000 and closing stock is 5,000. This stock has decreased from 10,000 to 5,000. Our cost of material then will automatically be the same, 40,000 plus 5,000, because change is only this much, 5,000. So this is how it is to be done in case there is change given. I hope it's clear. Right. So you will be given entire information. Here is the information given to you. From the information you have to prepare comparative statement of profit and loss. I have noted down some information for you. It is revenue from operations, then other income, then the total revenue. Total revenue is 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2. And expenses, they are cost of material consumed. This may have to be shown in working notes. This will be shown in working notes. Show in working notes. If it is to be calculated, it will be shown in working notes. As I told you, cost of material purchased plus opening stock minus closing stock. This has to be shown like this. Now, employee expenses, employee benefit expenses are salaries and wages of the workers or employees who are working here. They are employee benefit expenses. Financial costs include interest. What do they include? Interest, etc. So depreciation, you know what is depreciation? Fall in the value of the machinery through continuous use, wear and tear. And other expenses which do not come here, they are there. So what are the total expenses? This is the total expenses. If I deduct this number 4 out of number 3, number 3 is total revenue, these are total expenses, that will give me profit. So profit is number 3, this is number 3 minus 4, this is my profit, and it is minus before tax. Before tax means I will have to deduct tax out of this, and my tax figures are this. These two figures are tax figures, and this is the net profit after tax. This is the analysis of this statement. Now I have to prepare what we call comparative statement. Now comparative statement is